The month of March was an expensive month for this collector, as the Nintendo Switch came out, and I picked up a lot of different items as well. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, I spent too much money in the month of March. Of course, predominantly that is because of this system. Nintendo's new home/handheld console, the Nintendo Switch. That ran me back roughly 400 Canadian dollars plus tax. That's a lot of money. In the United States, it was a little bit less. I'm still not sure if that's the right price point for the system, but I did have a lot of fun with it, especially after launch. I was playing Zelda very frequently, and then in March, I got insanely busy towards the middle of the month and the end of the month. But today, I'm going to actually boot up The Legend of Zelda again, Breath of the Wild, and play through it some more. So this was my biggest purchase, bar none. That was insane, and it's absolutely a lot of fun. I do really recommend you buy the Switch. If you don't have it, you might want to wait until something like Christmas, because Mario Kart's coming out at the end of this month, Splatoon's coming out this summer, and then we have Mario Odyssey to look forward to towards the end of the year. So personally, there's not much else to play for me right now other than Breath of the Wild, but a lot of people are having fun with some other games. I did play 1-2 Switch, but that was at a friend's house. I do not own that one yet. Let's go through all of my Nintendo Switch purchases. So with the Nintendo Switch, I also got The Legend of Zelda Master Edition of Breath of the Wild in that gigantic box. The box was interesting because it came with some really nice items, including the game, of course, and this smaller package for the game is absolutely monstrous if you want to compare it to the size of the game cartridge. It's not really necessary for it to be this big, especially when there's no instructions or anything like that inside. So I got the game. And then that did come with a map that looks absolutely cool. I was really surprised how much I liked the map. Then it also had a coin. So this coin, it was originally given out at some sort of event, I think. So it was nice for them to include this in it as well. It came with a CD. And it came with a few other little items, but most importantly, it came with the case. So this case is like the Sheikah Slate from within the game, and this is what's protecting my Switch. And my Nintendo Switch is in here right now. Let me just open this up. I do have I have external battery packs in here, and then I have my Switch right there so I can take it on the go. That is a great item, however, that cost me $200 for the Master Edition of the Nintendo Switch, and that's absolutely a crazy price for that. I also was able to get this lovely pin for free for buying an item from GameStop or EB Games in Canada. So this I got from there. Nice little pin. Another pin I got from a friend who went to a Switch event just before release was this here. So thank you so much, Mark. He got this for me and just picked it up while he was at that event. So of course, the Nintendo Switch, the biggest purchase and Master Edition of Legend of Zelda. I really shouldn't have collected anything else, but for the Nintendo Switch, I also decided to get the Pro Controller. The Pro Controller ran me back in Canadian dollars, 90 bucks, I think. That's a lot of money. In the States, it's a little bit less, but with tax, it's like $100 for that Pro Controller. And then I also picked up the Joy-Con charging grip. Now that, I'm not sure, it's probably going back to my friend. And I also just picked up the Joy-Con L and R, but I haven't unboxed them and I haven't used them yet, because this cost me $100, and there's no games for me to use them yet multiplayer that I have in my collection. So I'm not sure if that was a bit of a early purchase, because I don't need them quite yet. That's everything I got for the Switch, but everything combined for the Switch was like $800 or something. That's a lot of money for me to spend. That's insane. Next pickups for sticking with kind of like the Nintendo Switch, we have more Amiibo. So I did unboxing videos for all these Amiibo. This is the Guardian Amiibo, the first posable Amiibo figure that you can collect that looks really quite unique, and I enjoy that one. It's really large, but that one's a bit more expensive. There's also a Bokoblin, which is actually a neat figure inside the game, and they have interesting personalities, and their AI is really thorough. Then there's Horseback Rider Link. My wife loves this one because she loves horses, and wish she could go horseback riding. Too bad she's allergic to most animals. And here we have Archer Link. Incredible detail on these things. It does seem like the detail work on these was stepped up compared to their counterparts, but The Legend of Zelda has really good Amiibo, but so does Super Smash Bros. And here is Zelda. So all of those do have unboxing videos up here on YouTube. If you're interested, you can check those out. Next up, I have World of Nintendo items. So this is Series 1-2 with the red Pikmin, the yellow Pikmin, Yoshi, Link, and Mario. I'm trying to go back and collect all of the plushies for World of Nintendo. I'm missing quite a few of them still, so I've been getting into that, and I ordered these on eBay. I think I ordered this entire collection for like $40 US. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I picked up some other plushies as well on eBay for roughly $8 to $10 each. This is Fox. So this is series 1-6. I was still missing Fox, so I thought it was time that I get him. This is Baby Mario, and that was 1-6 is the line as well. So those two I picked up. I was missing those, and I just happened to find them. There's more from that line that I'm missing. And then I picked up the entire wave of 2-3. Probably the coolest one is Tanuki Mario. I absolutely love this one. My friend recently had a baby, or he's a father now, and I brought one of these over, and I gave it to his new daughter. And that was kind of my neat little gift to give as Lithium, or as like the Nintendo collecting channel to my friend's daughter for the first time. So they have a little plushie Mario figure, which I thought was cute. Maybe I'll do that with any of my friends that have kids. I don't have kids yet, but I'm going to probably have kids within the next few years. We'll see. Many conversations with my wife. This is the Piranha Plant, and I actually do enjoy how this stands up. So they made it rigid enough that he will stand up vertically, which is at least a nice touch. Then there is the turquoise squid, I want to call it. This one, yeah, it's called turquoise squid. I have the pink one, or the purple one, the blue one, the orange one, and now the turquoise one. Sticking with the same wave, there is a Goomba with a very expressive face. And lastly, there is Chain Chomp, which is mostly just like a ball with a little bit of chain link on the end of him. Those cost me in Canada, I think, $11 each. I did buy those at Walmart. At Toys R Us in Canada, they're a little bit more expensive, so that's why I've been going to Walmart for those. Now, that's not the last thing that I got. I also got, which I want to do a video about, from World of Nintendo. This is a gigantic Luigi plush. It's called Luigi Jumbo plush. Look at this guy. So they already have some Jumbo figurines, but I've never seen these giant plushies before. So World of Nintendo, stepping it up, we have Mario, Orange Squid, Luigi, and Link, it looks like, in the jumbo size. I've only been able to get this one so far, but I'm going to do a unique video, I think, for World of Nintendo figures and go through all the items. So that one's really cool. And lastly, I picked up, I think, 7 games for the Nintendo Wii, and this one I just picked up a few days ago. So these 7 right here, I'll go through them. These were $5 each. I picked up Star Wars Force Unleashed. Did not have that in my collection whatsoever. We got Star Wars, The Complete Saga. This one, I think my brother-in-law had, but I didn't have it yet, so I thought I would get it previously. Sometimes we share games, or we bring games there because my wife was originally living at home, so we were sharing games in the past. This is Indiana Jones 2. I don't know if I have Indiana Jones 1. And then Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game. Really, these are all Lego games from here on. Batman 2 and Batman 1. And then both Harry Potter series Lego games as well, years 1 to 4 and years 5 to 7. I enjoy playing these Lego games, and I really enjoy playing them with my wife. We haven't played them in a few years, but I did enjoy them in the past, and I want to get back into them. So because they're kind of her/her brother's, I think her brother's going to take any of those back that I had in my collection here, so I can pick those up. And for $5 each, I thought that was a really good deal. Feel free to comment below, what was your favorite item that I picked up this time around in the month of March? You can also comment below, what pickups did you have in the month of March? I would love to hear your opinions about what I got, and also what you added to your collection. My personal favorite item is clearly the Nintendo Switch. I think that's going to be fun for years. I do enjoy having the Legend of Zelda Master Edition. It's crazy that the box for it is 3 times the size as the Nintendo Switch box. In terms of all the plushies I got, the favorite one that I got is probably Tanuki Mario. This one's wonderfully nostalgic for me, and of course I did give that away to my friend's daughter who was just born. And the favorite game that I got had to be The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in the month of March. What a fantastic game that gives you hundreds of hours of gameplay, at least 100, and if you want to get everything, probably more so than that. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to fill that like bucket, follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video, and remember, as always, go collect them all and keep smiling while gaming.